Iceland is an incredible, wonderful, alien place. It's somewhere between Lord of the Rings and Dante's Inferno, and we are going back. Only when it's warmer, and we're going back in a really, really strange way. So hang on for some details on that. Hi, I'm Rick Higgins. This is Mastering the Second Half, and today we are talking about travel, COVID travel, Iceland COVID travel in July when it's warmer in a luxury hotel. Actually, it's not going to be a luxury hotel. There's going to be nothing luxurious about this. There's going to be no hotel about this either. We're going to be staying in a little different way. But before we get into our alternative accommodations, we have been to Iceland before. We went in, I think it was October a couple of years ago, to see the Northern Lights. Did you know that you got to have a cloudless night in order to see the Northern Lights? And for the 10 days we were there, it was clouds every single day, so we never got to see them. And I know we're going back in July and we're not going to get to see them again because the sun is always up. But we're dying to go back. We're dying to see this country again. And, well, this time we are going to do it differently. But here's the thing. COVID. Now, one of the reasons, and trust me, we are going to get to our accommodations in a minute, the reason we are doing it differently has a lot to do with COVID, but it also has a lot to do with the way we travel. We want to spend the entire time going around the country, the entire circle of Iceland, and we travel differently. We travel very differently. Okay, we're almost there, but before I tell you how we're going to do it in July, I want to share a story with you really quick about the Death March in Iceland. When we were there the first time, we were just wandering all over the place, and somebody suggested to us that we take this little short walk, little short hike out to this black sand beach where back in the 70s an airplane, a United States Air Force airplane, apparently crash landed. We were told it was a 15-minute hike. It was starting to get dark then. Sun was pretty much not up much during the day anyway, and we started the hike. It was not 15 minutes. It was well over an hour each way in the cold with, and I have to describe this, once you're about halfway there, there's nothing, absolutely nothing but black lava sand in every direction. Everything looks the same. You can't see lights, you can't see mountains, you can't see anything. They have little yellow posts strung out along kind of a path. If you get lost, if you move outside of those yellow posts, you're not being found because you're in the middle of nowhere and everything looks the same. Anyway, we are hiking down there. Nikki keeps wanting to go back. I keep wanting to press on. So it was, like I say, an hour in normal time. It was like about 7 weeks in relationship time. But get there we did, and we did see the airplane, and here's some pictures of it. And it was kind of anticlimactic, but it was still kind of fun to do. And then we realized we had another hike on the way back. Now here's the thing, before we started this hike, I overheard some people talking to some other folks who had just come back, and they confirmed that, yep, it's just a 15-minute hike. So I'm like, yes. Well, they were lying. Apparently that's part of the big joke. We're coming back, and a couple is coming towards us. It's pitch black now. And they went, oh, we're going to go down to the airplane. Someone told us it's a 15-minute hike, and we just couldn't do it. We could not that late. We could not continue it. Anyway, we call that the Death March. I don't know if I can get Nikki to do it again this time, but we're going to try. But I promised you accommodations. Let's talk accommodations. So if we're not going to stay in a hotel and we're not going to stay in an Airbnb, what are we going to stay in? We're going to stay in a camper van. Yes, and by the way, we have lived in a trailer before, a 33-foot long travel trailer. This one is more like somewhere between 8 and 12 feet. It's tiny, it's small, but we're going to live for 10 days in a camper van. And something that you see just going down the highway, usually full of plumbing tools, we're going to be living in it. It's going to have our bathroom, our kitchen, our bedroom, everything we've got is going to be in that. And the reason we're doing this is we don't want to do a hub. We don't want to sit in Reykjavik and go here and here and here and always come back to this one little spot. We want to circumnavigate the entire island. And we think we can see more, we think we can do more because everything is continuously moving forward. The only obligation we have is to get on an airplane 10 days from when we land, and by that time we have to finish our circle. And maybe we could even push that if we wanted, but the whole point is it's a continuous journey, continuously moving forward and looking for things, and that's why we want to do the camper van. Oh, and why am I telling you all of this? Because we want to bring you along. Actually, we are going to bring you along. Now, I'm pretty sure there is not island-wide Wi-Fi, whatever they call it over there, because, you know, truthfully, Iceland is not really well densely populated and packed with people, so I don't think it's populated and packed with Wi-Fi signals anyway, but we are going to take you along. We're going to do some planning because I know some of you are probably going to be interested in doing this, especially you over 50 types who've got a few hours and dollars to spend. So we're going to teach you what we're learning as we go through this planning stage, and come July, we're going to film it all. If there's anything you want us to do, you want us to take some snaps of certain places and send them to you, let me know and be happy to do that. But we are going to Iceland together. I'm also reaching out to some other YouTubers who are based in Iceland to see if we can find some really cool off the beaten path things that we can share with you. But basically, that's what we got. We're going back to Iceland in July. We're going to be living in something smaller than the room I'm sitting in now by about a factor of 5. And I can't wait to take you along. So with that, be healthy, be happy, go live some damn life and get ready to have your own fun. And we'll talk to you real soon.